The national animal of Brazil, the jaguar, Panthera onca, deep within the emerald canopy of the Amazon rainforest, where ancient trees stretch toward the heavens and rivers wind like serpents through dense vegetation, prowls one of nature's most magnificent predators. The jaguar, scientifically known as Panthera onca, stands as Brazil's national animal, a symbol of power, mystery, and the untamed wilderness that defines much of this vast South American nation. More than merely a national emblem, the jaguar represents the very essence of Brazil's natural heritage and the critical importance of conservation in one of the world's most biodiverse countries. Physical characteristics and distinctive features. The jaguar is the largest cat species in the Americas and the third largest in the world, following only the lion and tiger. These powerful felines possess a robust, muscular build that sets them apart from their more slender cousins, the leopards and pumas. Adult males typically weigh between 100 to 250 pounds, while females are generally smaller, ranging from 120 to 200 pounds. Their body length can reach up to 6 feet, with an additional 2 to 3 feet contributed by their thick, powerful tail. What truly distinguishes a jaguar from other big cats is its remarkable coat pattern and coloration. The jaguar's fur displays a stunning array of rosettes, circular spots with dark borders surrounding lighter centers. These rosettes are larger and more widely spaced than those found on leopards, and many contain smaller spots within them, creating a complex and beautiful pattern that provides excellent camouflage in dappled forest light. The base color of their coat varies from pale yellow to deep golden orange, though melanistic jaguars, those with an all-black appearance due to excess melanin, are not uncommon and are often referred to as black panthers. The jaguar's head is notably large and broad, housing incredibly powerful jaw muscles that generate the strongest bite force of any big cat relative to body size. Their bite can exert pressure of up to 2,000 pounds per square inch, allowing them to crush turtle shells, caiman skulls, and even pierce through the thick hides of cattle. Their canine teeth can grow up to 2 inches long, perfectly adapted for delivering fatal bites to prey. Geographic distribution and habitat. Historically, jaguars range from the southwestern United States down through Central America and across most of South America, excluding Chile and Uruguay. Today, their distribution has been significantly reduced, with a vast majority of the world's jaguar population residing in Brazil. Current estimates suggest that Brazil is home to approximately 170,000 to 200,000 jaguars, representing roughly 85% of the global population. The Amazon basin serves as a primary stronghold for jaguars, providing the dense forest cover, abundant water sources, and diverse prey base that these cats require. However, jaguars are remarkably adaptable and can thrive in various habitats including tropical rainforests, wetlands, grasslands, and even semi-arid scrublands. The Pantanal, the world's largest tropical wetland area primarily located in Brazil, supports one of the highest densities of jaguars anywhere in their range. Within Brazil, jaguars can be found in several distinct regions. The Amazon rainforest remains their most important habitat, covering approximately 60% of Brazil's territory. The Atlantic forest, though severely fragmented, still harbors small populations of jaguars in protected areas. The Cerrado savanna, Brazil's vast tropical grassland ecoregion, provides habitat for jaguars adapted to more open environments. The Caatinga dry forest in northeastern Brazil represents the most challenging habitat for jaguars, where they have adapted to survive in semi-arid conditions. Behavior and ecological role. Jaguars are primarily solitary animals, with individuals maintaining large territories that can range from 10 to 100 square kilometers, depending on prey density and habitat quality. Males typically have larger territories than females, and these territories may overlap with those of several females during breeding season. They are excellent communicators, using a variety of vocalizations, including roars, grunts, and cough-like calls to communicate with other jaguars across their territories. Unlike most big cats, jaguars are exceptional swimmers and have a strong affinity for water. They are often found near rivers, lakes, and wetlands, where they hunt aquatic prey and cool themselves during hot weather. Their swimming abilities are so remarkable that they can cross wide rivers and have been observed diving underwater to catch fish. As apex predators, jaguars play a crucial ecological role in maintaining the balance of their ecosystems. They are opportunistic hunters with one of the most diverse diets of any big cat, preying on over 85 different species. Their menu includes large mammals such as peccaries, deer, tapirs, and capybaras, as well as reptiles like caimans and large snakes, birds, fish, and even insects when other prey is scarce. This dietary flexibility has been key to their survival across diverse habitats. The hunting behavior of jaguars is characterized by stealth and power rather than speed. They typically ambush their prey, using their incredible bite force to deliver a fatal bite to the skull or neck. Their unique hunting technique of biting through turtle shells and caiman skulls sets them apart from other big cats, which typically kill by suffocation through throat bites. Cultural significance and symbolism. Throughout Brazilian history and across indigenous cultures of the Americas, the jaguar has held profound spiritual and cultural significance. Pre-Columbian civilizations, including the Olmecs, Maya, and Aztecs, revered the jaguar as a symbol of power, strength, and a connection between the earthly and spiritual realms. In many indigenous mythologies, jaguars were considered shapeshifters, capable of moving between the world of the living and the realm of the dead. The word jaguar itself derives from the indigenous Tupi word yaguara, meaning he who kills with one leap. This etymology reflects the deep respect and fear that indigenous peoples held for these powerful predators. In Brazilian folklore, the jaguar appears in numerous stories and legends, often portrayed as a wise and powerful creature that commands respect from both humans and other animals. Modern Brazil has embraced the jaguar as a symbol of national pride and environmental stewardship. The cat's image appears in various forms of Brazilian art, literature, and media, representing the country's commitment to preserving its natural heritage. The jaguar selection as Brazil's national animal reflects not only its biological importance, but also its cultural resonance as a symbol of the wild, untamed spirit of the Brazilian landscape. Conservation status and threats. Despite their cultural significance and ecological importance, jaguars face numerous threats that have led to significant population declines across their range. The International Union for Conservation of Nature, IUCN, classifies the jaguar as near threatened, with populations continuing to decline due to various human-induced pressures. Habitat loss represents the most significant threat to jaguar populations. Deforestation for agriculture, cattle ranching, and urban development has fragmented and destroyed vast areas of jaguar habitat. The Amazon rainforest, which serves as the species' primary stronghold, continues to face pressure from logging, mining, and agricultural expansion. Between 1970 and 2012, it is estimated that jaguars lost approximately 20 to 25% of their historical range. Human-jaguar conflict poses another major threat, particularly in areas where agricultural activities encroach on jaguar habitat. When jaguars prey on livestock, they often face retaliatory killing by ranchers and farmers. This conflict is exacerbated by the jaguar's powerful build and hunting capabilities, which make them particularly effective at taking down cattle and other domestic animals. Illegal hunting and poaching also contribute to jaguar population declines. While international trade in jaguar parts is prohibited under the Convention on International Trade in Endangered Species sites, illegal markets persist, particularly for jaguar teeth, claws, and pelts. Recent investigations have revealed concerning levels of jaguar poaching in some regions, driven by demand from international markets. Climate change presents an emerging threat to jaguar populations, particularly through its effects on prey species and habitat conditions. Changes in precipitation patterns, temperature, and extreme weather events can alter the ecosystems that jaguars depend on, potentially forcing them to adapt to new conditions or face local extinctions. Conservation efforts and initiatives. Brazil has implemented numerous conservation initiatives to protect jaguars and their habitats. The country has established an extensive network of protected areas, including national parks, biological reserves, and indigenous territories, which collectively provide crucial habitat for jaguars. The Amazon region alone contains hundreds of protected areas covering millions of hectares. The National Action Plan for Jaguar Conservation, developed by Brazil's environmental agencies, outlines comprehensive strategies for protecting jaguars across their range. This plan focuses on habitat protection, human-jaguar conflict mitigation, research and monitoring, and international cooperation. Key components include establishing biological corridors to connect fragmented habitats, implementing compensation programs for ranchers who suffer livestock losses to jaguars, and strengthening law enforcement to combat illegal hunting. Scientific research plays a crucial role in jaguar conservation efforts. Brazilian researchers and international collaborators conduct extensive studies on jaguar ecology, behavior, and genetics to better understand the species' needs and develop effective conservation strategies. Modern technologies such as GPS collars, camera traps, and genetic analysis provide valuable insights into jaguar movements, population dynamics, and habitat use. Community-based conservation programs have shown particular promise in areas where local communities live alongside jaguars. These programs work to reduce human-jaguar conflict through education, alternative livelihood development, and the implementation of protective measures for livestock. Some initiatives have successfully transformed former jaguar hunters into conservation advocates and ecotourism guides. International cooperation is essential for jaguar conservation, given that the species range spans multiple countries. The Jaguar 2030 Conservation Roadmap, developed through collaboration between range countries, conservation organizations, and scientific institutions, provides a framework for coordinated conservation efforts across jaguar habitat. This initiative aims to secure viable jaguar populations throughout their range by 2030. The jaguar in modern Brazil. In contemporary Brazil, the jaguar serves as more than just a national symbol. It represents the country's commitment to biodiversity conservation and sustainable development. The Brazilian government has invested significantly in jaguar research and conservation, recognizing the species' importance as an umbrella species whose protection benefits entire ecosystems. Ecotourism centered around jaguar viewing has become an important economic activity in several regions of Brazil, particularly in the Pantanal. This form of tourism provides economic incentives for local communities to protect jaguars and their habitats, while offering visitors the opportunity to observe these magnificent cats in their natural environment. The success of jaguar ecotourism demonstrates how conservation and economic development can work together. Brazilian scientists continue to lead cutting-edge research on jaguar ecology and conservation. Studies on jaguar genetics have revealed important insights into population connectivity and genetic diversity, while research on human-jaguar conflict has led to the development of innovative mitigation strategies. This scientific expertise positions Brazil as a global leader in big cat conservation. Future challenges and opportunities. Looking forward, the conservation of Brazil's national animal faces both significant challenges and promising opportunities. The ongoing pressure from agricultural expansion and infrastructure development requires careful planning and implementation of sustainable land use practices. The challenge lies in balancing economic development needs with the imperative to protect critical jaguar habitat. Climate change adaptation will become increasingly important as changing environmental conditions alter the ecosystems that jaguars depend on. Conservation strategies must be flexible and adaptive, incorporating climate projections and ecosystem modeling to ensure long-term effectiveness. Technological advances offer new opportunities for jaguar conservation. Improved monitoring technologies, including satellite tracking and automated camera systems, provide better data on jaguar populations and movements. Genetic tools allow for more precise population assessments and management decisions. These technologies, combined with traditional ecological knowledge from indigenous communities, create a comprehensive approach to conservation. Conclusion: the jaguar stands as a powerful symbol of Brazil's natural heritage and conservation commitment. As the country's national animal, it represents not only the wild beauty of Brazilian landscapes, but also the complex challenges and opportunities facing wildlife conservation in the 21st century. The fate of the jaguar is intimately connected to the health of Brazil's ecosystems and the success of conservation efforts that balance human needs with environmental protection. Protecting jaguars requires continued collaboration between government agencies, conservation organizations, local communities, and the international community. Success in jaguar conservation will serve as a model for protecting other threatened species and preserving the biodiversity that makes Brazil one of the world's most biologically rich countries. The jaguar's powerful presence in Brazil's forests, wetlands, and grasslands serves as a reminder of the wild heritage that still exists in our modern world. As Brazil continues to develop economically while striving to protect its natural resources, the jaguar will remain a symbol of the country's commitment to preserving the magnificent wildlife that calls this diverse nation home. The challenge now is to ensure that future generations of Brazilians will have the opportunity to share their country with these remarkable cats, maintaining the delicate balance between human progress and natural conservation that defines responsible stewardship of our planet's biodiversity.